EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here we go. 21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here we go.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
65.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. There's Garoppolo on first and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it fourth down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Garoppolo now on third and goal. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on fourth down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
59, ready. Check. Watch 54. What we got?
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room.
Check your hot read. Kill.
On second down, it's Freeman. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go. He's coming.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We're scoreless after 1. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. And he'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Hey, 59, ready.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 3rd down, Freeman. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? Got to be able to put...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his RAC, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 69 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Ryan. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Ryan. This complete to Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action with Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons have retaken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
11. Check 13. Check 13. Bang, 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 bang.
On second down, Freeman. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check safety, check safety. Check 3, check 3, check 3. 21. Get out.
On first down, it's Freeman. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49ers 42.
Play action, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
21.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. On second down now, it's Freeman. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready, get ready. Get ready. You got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Ready, set.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
Check 99. Check 99.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
Jim.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 38, Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And it's third down.
Here we go.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, here's Coleman. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. Back now in Atlanta. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Garoppolo now. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. This is Coleman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. 18 yards, first down Niners. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up fourth down. They'll run it with Coleman. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Fred Warner right there on the coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Ross Dwelley, 47 yards, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ryan now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 21.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now it's Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this
in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to bring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 37-yard line.
Now what can Ryan do here in overtime? Caught by Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. To throw is Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. A 20th carry now for Freeman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Ready, 4. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check 24. Check 24. 6 down. Check 4.
They run with a fullback, Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. This is Smith. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.